What's going on, everybody? Good evening and welcome on into another edition of Phillies Baseball with your boy JJ. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic night. Let's see if this live chat is working. Testing 1, 2, 3. Comment down below. Comment down below to test out if this live chat is working. The Phillies are taking on the Atlanta Braves, and after losing in last night's game, the Phillies are hoping to try to get some redemption today against Max Fried. They'll send their ace, Zack Wheeler, on the mound today. The Phillies are 79-56, which is second best in all of the National League. They also have a 3.72 ERA, which is third best in all of the National League, and are one of the top 5 teams in runs per game as well, even though they have struggled offensively for the last couple of weeks. So the Phillies will be having Zack Wheeler out there on the mound, which is a good thing. Zack Wheeler so far this season has a 2.74 ERA, has also a 12-6 record. Last time that he pitched against the Atlanta Braves, he looked really good out there. He went 6 strong innings. He had 8 strikeouts, just allowed 2 earned runs on 6 hits, and the Phillies just did not give him enough run support. I mean, that was really the difference. Now, he did leave one out over the middle of the plate for Marcell Ozuna, and that was really the difference of the game, but he didn't get any sort of help offensively. And besides that little mistake, I mean, he also did allow an RBI single to Michael Harris II, but he pitched really well, and he put the team in a good position to win, and the Phillies just had nothing else to show for it, and Ronaldo Lopez ended up getting the better end of the stick in that game. So Phillies are looking to go up in this series against the Braves 2-1, and then they'll wrap up the series tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. But first, we got to get into this one. The guy that they're going to be going up against is Max Fried, and Fried this season has done a pretty good job overall. He's been one of their aces. He does have an 8-7 record, a 3.50 ERA. He's now 30 years old and has 126 strikeouts as well. Phillies did tackle on some runs the last time that he did face them, which was on Wednesday, but they just didn't get enough, and hopefully they'll try to get some redemption against him today. Try to take advantage of the four-seamers. You know, he was leaving some pitches out over the middle of the plate the last time, and the Phillies just could not get a whole lot of runs against him. They really couldn't solve him, so it'd be really nice for them to just try to get some runs off of him and just to try to attack him early on in this game. All right, so let's get into the starting lineups now. And make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. And turn on those notification bell icons. All right, so we got to fix this real quick. Apologize about that. Let's make sure that we get this out of the way. Don't know why that happened. This is going to be one of the last times that we actually use this scoreboard here. Kind of like, I like it up at the top, but it is going to be one of the last times that we use this. All right, so here we go. Lineup for the Atlanta Braves. Let's get into it right now, shall we? So for the Atlanta Braves, they will have Whit Merrifield. He'll be batting in the leadoff spot, and then it'll be Jorge Soler, who will be batting second, and then behind him will be Marcell Ozuna. Then it's Matt Olson, Travis d'Arnaud, Michael Harris II, Orlando Arcia, Ramon Laureano, and Gio Urshela. So Merrifield is leading things off. Soler, Ozuna, Olson, d'Arnaud, Harris, Arcia, Laureano, and Urshela. And that is the lineup for the Atlanta Braves in tonight's game. At Citizens Bank Park, we got a red bell out in right center field, and the first pitch underway is a foul ball, and we're ready to get started. There we go. Good stuff. Here's Whit Merrifield, who's batting .219 on the season so far, and Wheeler kicks and delivers. There's a high bouncer hit over towards the right side. Harper has it. Wheeler has to go cover the bag, and he wins the race. It was a relay. And Wheeler just beat Merrifield by about half a step, and there's one away in the top of the first. Crew chief for tonight, Adam Hamari is the home plate umpire. Edwin Moscasco is over at first base, and then it's Vic Carapazza, who's the second base umpire. and Paul Clemens is over at third. Solera will be coming up to bat, has a 757 OPS so far this season. Wheeler lines up and delivers, and it's off the plate and away. Phillies are 5 games above the Atlanta Braves in the NL East standings, and are also 8 games above the Mets. The pitch on the way, and that is outside for ball 2. S-Lane M, what's going on? What is going on, everybody? Thank you all so much for being here. 2 balls, no strikes. Wheeler kicks and fires. And there's a fastball taken right down the hatch for strike 1. Fightins were down 4-0 in the first game, and then were able to come back and win 5-4 against Charlie Morton and the Braves. 2-1, grounder, rolled over towards the middle, but the throw over to first is in time. It's made by Edmundo Sosa, who's covering second base today. Wheeler has pitched in 29 starts against the Braves, has a 12-8 record, and a 3.07 ERA against Atlanta. The pitch, that is low and away for ball 1. On the defensive side, the Phillies will have JT covering the plate. On the mound, it's Zack Wheeler. Get to the infielders and outfielders in just a few moments as the 1-0 is high. Over at first base will be Bryce Harper. The second baseman tonight is Edmundo Sosa, as Stott takes a seat and so does Bohm. Wilson's covering third base. Trey Turner's over at short. 2 balls, no strikes, and the pitch to Ozuna, and he chops a foul. 7, 8, and 9 for the Phillies. Well, you got Austin Hayes covering left field, Johan Rojas playing out in center, and Nick Castellanos covering right field. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nobody on. Top of the first. And the pitch to Ozuna. Fly ball hit out over to left field. It's looking foul, and it goes out of play. But that was a long foul ball by Marcell Ozuna. And what a season he has had. He's been a guy that has been absolutely reliable at the plate, to say the least. He's one of the MVP candidates in the National League, hitting .309, has 37 homers, 98 RBI. And when Acuna went down, I mean, this guy is, offensively speaking, has really been doing more than his share. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And there's the first strikeout of the evening for Zack Wheeler. And it's the third out of the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning for Zack Wheeler, and we head to the bottom of the first. The Phillies are coming up to bat. Okay. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Let's get into the Phillies starting lineup for tonight. It'll be Kyle Schwarber batting in the leadoff spot. Trey Turner is over at shortstop. Schwarber, of course, is DHing. Bryce is playing over at first base. And then batting in the cleanup spot tonight will be Castellanos, playing out in right field. JT Realmuto, who's catching behind the plate, is hitting 5th in the order. And then Austin Hayes will be protecting him, playing out in left field, batting 6th. Wes Wilson takes the duties over at third base for Alec Bohm. And then you have Edmundo Sosa, who's over at second base for Bryson Stott. And Johan Rojas playing out in center field for Brandon Marsh. So just to recap really quickly, it is Kyle Schwarber, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Nick Castellanos, JT Realmuto, Austin Hayes, Wes Wilson, Edmundo Sosa, and Johan Rojas. And that is the Phillies lineup for tonight. Phillies are 79-56 coming into today. They're looking to get win number 80. And they are also 45-25 at home as well. The guy that's on the mound is Max Fried. And Fried this season, as we mentioned before, he has a 3.50 ERA. Last time that he pitched, it was on Monday, went 5 innings, allowed 3 runs. One of them was earned, though. and had 7 strikeouts as well. In the month of August, his ERA is actually at a 5.26. He allowed 5 earned runs in his first outing, and then it's gone all the way down to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So a total of 15 earned runs in 25 2/3 of an inning in this month so far. Does have 126 strikeouts on the season and 133 1/3 of an inning. What's up, CeeLo? How you doing, man? So sorry I didn't see your comment before. What's going on? How is everybody? How is CeeLo? Drop your link down below. If you guys want to listen to really good Braves coverage, that's what he does. And he also does NASCAR as well. First pitch to Schwarber, looked a little bit high, but it's called a strike anyways. Kyle has 11 leadoff homers, which is most in Major League Baseball. 0-1. And he lays off a 75-mile-per-hour pitch that lands in the dirt. Fried is 30 years old. He's from Santa Monica, California. Stands at 6 feet 4 inches tall and 190 pounds. The 1-1. That was a curveball that just landed a little bit high for ball 2. Make sure you guys hit the like button and hit that subscribe button as well. Turn on those notification bell icons as you come on in to 1 pitch, and there's a fastball that's just chopped foul. Fried was drafted by the San Diego Padres in the first round as the 7th overall pick. He made his Major League debut back in 2017 with the Atlanta Braves. 2-time All-Star, of course a World Series champion. 3-time Gold Glove Award winner as well. 2-2 pitch. There's a chopper that's hit over towards second base, and the throw over to first by Merrifield will be in plenty of time. And the first out is made by Kyle Schwarber. And that'll bring up Trey Turner to the plate. The Blue Jays already have a 5-0 lead, and they're still in the top of the first with 2 runners in scoring position. Whew, that's out in Minnesota. Pitch to Turner, and he takes one at the knees for a strike. It's a 94-mile-per-hour heater. Braves starters have allowed 3 runs or fewer in 19 straight games, which is a franchise record. Talked a little bit about that last night. The ball is 1 strike, and the pitch to Trey Turner. There's a grounder, hit over to third base. Urshela has it, fires over to first, and Turner is retired. So 2 ground outs for Max Fried, and it'll be Bryce Harper who's coming up to bat. Defensively for the Atlanta Braves, well, it'll be on the mound is Max Fried. You got Matt Olson over at first base. Whit Merrifield is over at second. At third, it'll be Urshela. And the first pitch to Harper is taken for strike 1. Shortstop is Orlando Arcia. Catching behind the plate will be Travis d'Arnaud. The ball is 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of the first, and the pitch to Harper. There's a bouncer over towards the right side. Merrifield has it, though, and throws it on the run over to first, and the inning is over. And then playing from left to right, it'll be Laureano, Harris, and Soler. So, a quick inning for Max Fried as we head to the top of the second. No score at the bank. Okay. Let's do up next. It'll be Olson, d'Arnaud, and Harris. Okay. And Arcia. Hi, everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well. Hey, JJ, I like the ticker. Thank you. Yeah, you know who came in my chat the other day? Sports Scores Bot. Yeah, somebody from Sports Scores Bot came to my chat the other day, and that was really cool. I think he tried to find me on Twitch, but that's what I use for these tickers and for these little scoreboards here. They're really, really nice. I think I like that one better. Yeah, I like it too. I am getting a new HUD eventually. That should be done hopefully by this week. So my setup is going to look a little bit different, but it's pretty exciting, man. Pretty good stuff. Under 57 people tuning in. What are your final score predictions? Comment down below. I also asked a poll question, as I always do, and I want to know if you still believe that the Phillies will win the division. 67% of you say yes, and 33% of you say no, and there's already 43 votes. Tell me why you feel the way that you feel. Olson, d'Arnaud, and Harris are due up in the order for the Atlanta Braves. Matt Olson had a 2-homer game in the first game of this series, and he's been pretty hot over the last couple of weeks or so. Hitting .236 on the season so far. He's 30 years old. 25 homers and 77 runs batted in as well. Also has a .764 OPS. He's hit 4 homers in 3 of his last 6 games. So Zack Wheeler will get his second frame of work in at the bank in the first pitch. Line drive caught over at third base by Olson. That thing was hit right on a line, and Olson ended up making a sliding catch. Olson hit it really hard, but it was just right on the nose, and Wes Olson right there at the right time. It's good stuff. Doesn't show the bases, but hey, I like it. Yeah, it doesn't show the bases, this one. Comes Travis d'Arnaud, and he stares at a 96-mile-per-hour pitch that's just a little bit off the plate. d'Arnaud 7 homers in his last 18 games. The pitch, that's taken up high and away for a ball. Wheeler gets set at the letters and delivers and throws a pitch that's right at the top of the zone for strike 1. d'Arnaud, of course, was drafted by the Phillies. 2-1 pitch, and that is inside for ball 3. It's been him and Sean Murphy that have been splitting up the time. .3-1 pitch on the way. Bouncing ball hit over to shortstop. Turner spins, fires, throws over to first. And Harper, did he tag him? He did! He's out over at first. So Trey Turner had to make a throw over to first. It was off the line, and Harper was just able, you had to go over towards his left side and just apply the tag to Travis d'Arnaud and chase him down like he was playing tag, and he just got him on the left shoulder. And there's 2 away. Another nice defensive play by the Phils. So 2 up, 2 down. And Michael Harris II is coming up to the plate. I mean, that's just not an easy play. Turner had to make the best type of throw that he could. I mean, it wasn't a good throw. It was a nice try, though, by Turner. But Harper on the receiving end did a really good job. Harris will take the first pitch that he sees. It's in there for a strike. Wheeler kicks and fires, and there's a fly ball hit out over to left field. Tracking it down, though, is Hayes on the track, and he's there to make the catch. And the side is retired. 1-2-3 goes Atlanta. And the Phillies will come back up once again as we head to the bottom of the second. No score at Citizens Bank Park. All right. CeeLo is out and about waiting for Spain to try on clothes. Alrighty. CeeLo is not on the go. CeeLo's always on the go, man. Shout out to him. Bottom of the second coming up. We got a $2 super chat. I want to make sure that I acknowledge that in the chat. Thank you so much. JJ, you are a great commentator. Go Braves. Oh, thank you so much. Andre, what's going on, Andre? I hope it's Andre. I don't know why it's cutting off. But for some reason, my super chat's not showing on the Ninja chat. Let me pull it up over here. Let me see. Where is it? Andres, I appreciate that so much, man. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. That really means a lot to me, man, for sure. For some reason, it's not showing up. I can't figure out why. There it is. I got it. Good stuff. My name is Jason, by the way. We go by JJ on here. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game. We try to give you the best type of play-by-play quality on here while still interacting with you guys. But my little backstory is this. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I went to school at Rowan University, graduated with a sports communication and media degree, and got to intern at NFL Films. Also got to call games for the Wilmington Blue Rocks, who are the high A affiliate of the Washington Nationals, and did the Delaware Blue Coats games as well. They're the G League affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers. I did that when I was in school, and I wanted to just get more reps and try to call as many games as I can. And I figured, you know what, let's turn on the TV, let's turn on YouTube and just record. And I've been doing that for almost 2 years, and it's made a monster out of me. The pitch on the way is swing and a miss. But not only are we doing this now to get practice, we're also building an audience and building a following as we do it. And we do a radio play-by-play style. So Fried out there for his second frame of work. No ball is one strike. He kicks and delivers and throws it just a little bit inside. Castellanos has the highest first pitch swing rate in all of baseball. I'm sure that not a lot of Philly fans are surprised about that. It's at 52%. One ball, one strike. The pitch. Chopped foul. We are on the road to 4,000 subscribers. And we're hoping to get there by tomorrow night. 18 more subs. If we could get there tonight, that'd be great. One ball, two strikes to Nick Castellanos, who's hitting 242 this season. Or 249, excuse me. And he takes the next pitch way off the plate. And it's for ball two. Casty with 19 home runs. His 19th 2 nights ago. And a 73 RBI as well. And the 2-2 fouls it off. Mentioned this before, but the Blue Jays have a 7-0 lead heading into the bottom of the first out in Minnesota. They've been really struggling. The Braves actually swept Minnesota, and it's been a dogfight between them, the Royals, and the Guardians for that AL Central. Max gets the signs, and the pitch. Strike three called at the kneecaps. That came in at 97 miles per hour, and while Castellanos doesn't agree with the call, he has to go sit down, and there's one away. It's the first strikeout tonight by Fried. I mean, it was a really good pitch nonetheless. And a good frame job as well. But it was definitely in the zone. I'm surprised that Fried went to the fastball there. Was anticipating the curve. JT will bounce the first pitch foul. Not too far away from home plate. Over towards that right side. He's batting .339 over his last 17 games. And has 4 homers and 15 RBI. He's been hitting the ball a little bit better, which is a good thing for the Phillies. He did homer in last night's game. In what was a 7-2 loss 0-1 to JT, and he takes it inside. The Brewers shut out the Reds last night 14-0. It's pretty wild. JT has had a lot of success against Max Fried as he chops the next pitch foul once again. Ended up going 1 for 4 in last night's game. But against Max, he's 16 for 44 with 4 homers and 11 RBI. That's good for a 364 average. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch in the dirt for ball 2. What's going on, everybody? Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate it. What's up, Jane? What's going on, Katie? What is up, everybody in the chat? And if you are tuning in and you are not in the live chat, hello to you guys as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the second. No score between the Phillies and the Braves. 1 out, bases empty, and Fried kicks and fires. And the pitch is lifted out over to center field. That's going back over towards the track, and Harris tracks it down to make the catch out in center field. Nice play by Michael Harris II. He had to go cover a lot of ground and took away a hit from JT Realmuto, and the Braves making a nice defensive play. And the wind seemed to pick that one up a little bit. It was a mistake left out over the middle of the plate, and Harris almost turned over the wrong shoulder and just was able to receive it into his glove. He had to turn over his shoulder and run all the way towards the wall, and he just was able to catch it. And now Austin Hayes will take a curveball that lands at the kneecaps, and he's behind in the count already. Austin just returned from the IL. And the pitch, he takes it low. That was a nice catch, gotta tell you. Hayes is batting .338 against left-handed pitching and .207 against right-handed pitching. And the pitch to Austin. Fly ball hit out over to right field, and that's going to go all the way towards the wall. Down the line it goes. Hayes will think about going for 2 easily, and he'll get into second base. The throw is cut off. He's standing up over at second, and the Phillies have their first hit of the day. It's from Austin Hayes. It was a good piece of hitting by Austin. He turned on a pitch that was inside and was just able to get the barrel of the bat on it and take it the opposite way. That was a nice piece of hitting. It's always good when the Phillies go the opposite way. 2 outs and a runner on at second, and Wes Wilson will get a crack at it. And he takes a curveball that's high and away. That catch was awesome by Rojas last night, CeeLo. Wilson in 24 games batting .346 with a couple of homers and 7 RBI. 1 ball, no strikes. Fried kicks and throws a curveball that lands right down the hatch for strike 1. West did hit for the cycle during the summer. Time called. It was a couple of weeks ago. The 9th man in Phillies history to get the cycle. And the first one at home since David Bell did it. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Phillies are 5 games above the Atlanta Braves in the NL East standings. And the Braves are 3 games up against the Mets, who have won their last 2 games. Fried stares back over at second base to keep Hayes in check. Now back to the plate in the 1-2 pitch. And he does not get the call there. That landed at the top of the zone. Instead, it's called a ball by the home plate umpire, and it's now a 2-2 count. That was a good pitch. And Wes Wilson will get another crack at it. And the pitch to Wilson inside for ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes to Wes Wilson. On deck is Edmundo Sosa. Base hit can give the Phillies a 1-0 lead. Fried will reset really quickly and adjust his cap. Braves are in their away uniforms with the gray and the reds. The blue undersleeve shirts. 3-2 pitch to Wes Wilson. Chopper hit over to shortstop. And the throw over to first by Arcia is in time as he guns Wilson out over at first base. No runs, just a 2-out double by Austin Hayes. He's stranded over at second base. And the inning is over. We've played 2 full innings and head to the top of the third. No score in Philadelphia. It's the Mutombo finger wag. That's what it is. What's going on, everybody? So it'll be 7, 8, and 9 due up in the order for the Atlanta Braves in the top of the third. Blue Jays just scored another 2 runs and lead at 9-0 in the top of the second. Dalton Varsho homered. How about Horwitz getting a home run as well? That's Spencer Horwitz, the 26-year-old who just had his 9th homer of the season. Who else homered? Barger homered. Jimenez got a single, and Luke's hit a ground rule double. And so far, they lead at 9-0, and it's only the top of the second. Gotta tell you, we have a good one out in the desert. It was a 10-9 game last night between the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. That's a heck of a series. They play each other at 8:10 p.m. Eastern Time, and that should be a really good game tonight. The 2 guys that will be taking the bump, it will be Gavin Stone going up against Merrill Kelly. That should be a really good matchup on the rubber. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. Yeah, that's my bot. That's my bot. So it sends out notifications, so that way I don't have to copy and paste everything. So, or keep telling people, or it's a good reminder for me to tell people. Like right now, if you want to become a member, okay, it's $2.99 a month. All you got to do is just click that hyperlink down below. Makes it a lot easier for me. All right, so the Tampa Bay Rays, they won 11-4 today against the San Diego Padres. Mets currently lead at 3-1 out in Chicago against the White Sox. There's 2 runners on with 1 out for the White Sox in the bottom of the second. We mentioned that the Blue Jays have a 9-0 lead in the top of the second. Tigers lead at 2-1 in the bottom of the seventh against the Red Sox. And Arcia comes up, and the first pitch, he chops it foul. Wheeler has 19 starts with 2 earned runs or fewer in 6 innings. The 0-1 outside. Arcia had 2 solo homers in last night's game. That was his second multi-homer game of his career. 15, though, on the season. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And the chat stopped working. Great. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wheeler gets set up just below the letters and delivers up high. Rangers lead 2-0. So they're taking on the Oakland A's. It's in the top of the 4th. Yankees lost today to the St. Louis Cardinals 6-5. The pitch. Ground ball hit over to third. Wes Wilson bobbles it. And we'll just have to eat it up as Arcia gets on with an E5. Easy play for Wes Wilson. He just could not handle it properly. And the Phillies, hopefully that doesn't come back to bite them. Bounced right into the glove, and it just deflected off the tip of the glove, but definitely should have had that. Now it's Ramon Laureano who will get a crack at it in the pitch. Line drive it out over to right field for a base hit. Stopping over at second base is Arcias. He'll jog on in over to second. And there's two base runners with nobody out in the top of the third. I'm going to give Laureano credit. He took advantage of a fastball that was right down the middle. So two base runners and nobody out in the top of the third. Still no score as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Gio Urshela will come on up. And the pitch, he fouls it back right behind the plate. Gio Urshela was acquired by the Braves during the season, along with Whit Merrifield and Ramon Laureano. The pitch on the way, ground ball hit over to shortstop. Turner flips it over to second for one. The throw over to first, and that's off the line. It wouldn't have been in time anyways, though. It is a 6-4 fielder's choice, and Merrifield is coming up. The runner from second does go over to third. Laureano is out over at second. So it's Urshela and Arcia who are at the corners. All right, let's do this again. Let's try this one more time. I mean, Sosa, he may have had him. A good throw, I think, would have had him, actually. Comes Merrifield, and Wheeler kicks and fires and throws a ball. It's off the plate. All right, let's test this new chat. See if it works. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Zack Wheeler, a two-time All-Star. Also won the Gold Glove last year. And was the leader in the National League in strikeouts in 2021. 1-1 pitch. And there's a shallow fly ball that's hit over towards center field. Rojas will be there to make the catch. Arcia thought about tagging, and the throw to home plate. It's going to be cut off by Harper. And, well, Arcia retreats over to third base. And that's the second now. That was a good throw, too, by Rojas. And it was a wise decision, too, by Arcia to stay over at third. The pitch came running a little bit towards the inside part of the plate to Merrifield. That's what got him to pop up. Just couldn't get the bat in the right position. Still two runners on, and now it's Jorge Soler, who rests the bat on the shoulder, hitting on the right side, and he fouls off the first pitch. Soler grounded out in the first. His average is at .232. He has hit 17 homers this season. He's 187 lifetime homers during his career. And the pitch. And now it's a 1-1 count. .32 pitches so far by Zack Wheeler. And he kicks and deals, and that's just a little bit outside, not by much. 2 balls, 1 strike. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. And turn on those notification bell icons. 2-1 pitch in the dirt for ball 3. In 93 games with the Giants, Soler hit .240 with 12 homers and a .749 OPS. And so far in 23 games with Atlanta, he's hitting 191 with 5 homers and a 794 OPS. 3-1 pitch. Ground ball. Hit sharply over to third, though. Wes Wilson has it. Flips it over to second, and the inning is over. So the Braves strand runners at the corners. And they have nothing to show for it. Zack Wheeler gets out of the jam. Phillies coming up to bat as we head to the bottom of the third. No runs in this game so far for either team. Okay. All right, bottom of the third. Mike Sports Vibes is here. What's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing, man? How are you? Shout out to Mike Sports Vibes. I follow your content, man. Follow your content. Thanks so much for being here, dude. Appreciate it. Big supporter of your channel, man. For sure. For sure. Love your content that you do. Make sure that y'all go check out Mike Sports Vibes, man. Does a really awesome job with his YouTube channel. And I'm a fan. I really am. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Way to get out of the inning, Wheeler, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you guys want to support the channel, you're more than welcome to hit the Super Chat button. You're also more than welcome to become a member as well. Hit the like, though. Hit the subscribe and turn on the notification bell icons. And I will also say, if you are tuning in on Twitch or Facebook or any other social media platform, I do not look at the live chat. If you're also on Rumble, I apologize. But if you could leave me a like, and if you could share this with your friends, I would really appreciate that very, very much, for sure. That would really mean the world to me. So, all right. And for some reason, this stopped working. Why is Wilson at third again? It should be Sosa. I don't know. I don't have the answers. I know it's a rhetorical question, but I don't have the answers. I really don't. 239 people tuning in. Let's get 239 likes. Again, my name is Jason Joseph. I'm a play-by-play announcer. I came on here. I've been on here for about almost 2 years, and have really wanted to grow my brand on the digital media airways, man. Really love calling games, but also interacting with you guys as well. It's the future of sports broadcasting. So we try to keep it professional, but we also try to keep it informal as well, a little bit more informal. The pitch, and Fried throws a high strike. It's just in there for strike one. They're interviewing Spencer Schwellenbach on the Fox broadcast. The pitch, and it's in the dirt for a ball. Let me try this again with the doc. Apologize about that, guys. It's not perfect, this thing. The pitch to Sosa. High fly ball. Hit out to deep left field. It's gone! And the Phillies are on the board 1-0 as Edmundo Sosa crushes one out to left center. 450 feet by Sosa. Let's go. 1-0 Phils. It didn't show up. That's weird. Pitch to Rojas. High bouncer over to short. Arcia throws it on the run over to first base. And there's the first out of the inning. Weird. Of course he hits a home run. I was trying to do something. But it's all right. We managed to figure it out. Wish that the fireworks would have showed up, but I guess it is what it is. Comes Kyle Schwarber, and he takes the first pitch for ball one. I'm in his day of the day. Let's go, baby. Edmundo Sosa. That's awesome. One ball, no strikes. And the next pitch, swing and a miss. Shantae's here. What's going on, Shantae? I've been doing pretty good, Shantae. How's your day going? Schwarber did ground out over to second. Start off the game. Fried gets set and fires. And it's way up high for ball 2. Kyle batting .240 with 28 home runs and 82 RBI, which is tied for 18th in all of baseball. Pitch, swing and a miss. He got a fastball that was right down the middle of the plate, and he was late. So far in the series, Schwarber is 1 for 9. Only hit that he had was on Thursday. Ended up walking in that game as well and struck out twice. Two balls, 2 strikes to Kyle Schwarber. Fried gets set at the belt, kicks and fires, and Schwarber fouls it away. Kyle's just 5 for 29 against Max Fried, and he has struck out 11 times against him. He's also walked 5 times against him as well. The 2-2, and a good eye by Schwarber. Did not want to offer at the curveball. See the Schwarber emojis in the chat. Charge! 1 out, bottom of the 3rd. And the payoff pitch to Schwarber. That's outside and low for ball 4. And Max Fried says, darn it. And Schwarber gets on with a walk. Good at bat by Kyle, and Trey Turner is coming up to bat. Kyle is one of the leaders in walks. .644 throughout his career, to be exact. He now is 94 on the season. Needs 6 more to get the century mark. The pitch to Trey, swing and a miss. Was fooled on the slow pitch. Turner's average has dipped under 300 now. It's at 299. Started to get hot. He's been a little bit cold over the last week. 0-1 pitch to Turner, and he just lays it off. It was a little bit, and I mean just a little bit high. Rob Thompson, of course, the Phillies manager. He's the skipper for Philadelphia. There he is over in the dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch on the way. Check swing, did Trey go? And first base umpire says, yes, sir. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Turner. And he takes it high. Said that Fried was drafted by the Padres. Chose to sign with them for $3 million despite his commitment to UCLA. Then was traded for Jace Peterson, Dustin Peterson, and Malik Smith. That was on December 19th of 2014. The pitch, swing and a miss, and Trey Turner strikes out. Showing the replay of Sosa's homer earlier in the inning. Now Bryce Harper's coming up. He grounded out to second. And was the final out of that 1-2-3 inning in the first. The trade was for Justin Upton, if you remember Justin Upton, and Aaron Lee Northcraft. Pitch to Harper. That's fouled away. Northcraft is 34 years old. Ended up making his major league debut for the Padres in 2021. Was drafted as a 10th round pick back in 2009 by the Braves. 0-1 is the count. And the pitch to Harper. Fly ball, hit out over to left field, but able to track it down and make the catch is Ramon Laureano, and the inning is over. Phillies do lead it 1-0, though, on a solo jack by Sosa. And we've played 3 innings and head to the top of the 4th. 1-0 Philadelphia at the bank. Okay. It's time now for On This Day in Phillies History. Let's go. Let's go, man. All right, so, of course, this is brought to you by Broad and Pattison. Today is August 31st. September 1st is tomorrow, guys. As crazy as that sounds. How about this? On this day in 2006, it was in the 4th inning of a game at Washington's RFK Stadium. Ryan Howard takes Pedro Astacio deep for his 49th homer of the year, and he broke the team record that was set by Mike Schmidt. And then a year later, here's something else that's interesting. Kane Davis entered into the game for the Phillies in the 8th inning, and he was the 28th pitcher used by the Phils that season and set a new record for the franchise. What else do we have? In 1956 on this day, when announced starting pitcher Harvey Haddix had to withdraw with back spasms, guess who pitched as the starter? Granny Hamner. He went 4 1/3. The infielder Granny Hamner came in as the emergency starter, and he went 4 1/3 of an inning. He gave up 4 runs on 9 hits and ended up taking the loss. But he also had 2 relief appearances that year, and he took the loss each time in those games. Phillies claimed Juan Nicasio in 2017 on his birthday. Today is Juan Nicasio's birthday, so happy birthday to him. And they traded John Mayberry Jr. to Toronto on this day back in 2014. Granny Hamner, my man. Can I put the 3D thing up like CeeLo does? Nah, I can't. I can't do that right now, man. I can't. I like it this way. I like to keep it unique. I've thought about doing it, but I'm not going to do it. I like it this way. That's like the one thing I'm not going to do. Pitch to Ozuna, and he takes that one at the knees for a strike. But thanks so much for coming on here, Dapper. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Thanks so much for stopping by. The ball is 1 strike to Marcell Ozuna. Wheeler kicks and throws a 95-mile-per-hour pitch that is in the dirt. Fun fact, Jim Tomei appeared in 3 different episodes of Baywatch, says Jesus Shuttlesworth. The pitch, and that is fouled. Do you know that Marcell Ozuna is, when you look at his home road splits, he's batting .305 at home, but he has a .313 average on the road. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. The second strikeout from Wheeler against Marcell Ozuna as he gets him to swing and miss at a fastball, and there's one away. So his only 2 strikeouts, Wheeler, has come from Marcell Ozuna at the plate. 17 more subscribers until we get to 4,000. 1-0 Phils. They got a solo homer from Edmundo Sosa in the bottom of the 3rd. Here comes Matt Olson, and he takes a slider that is down. Wheeler so far today has gone 3 1/3, just has allowed 1 hit, and has 2 strikeouts as well. The 1 hit was a single by Ramon Laureano. The 1-0 outside. Blue Jays now lead 11-0, and they have the bases loaded in the top of the third. 2-0 pitch, and that is fouled away. Since 2020, Zack Wheeler has the most quality starts in all of baseball. Has gone a minimum of 500 innings. 2-1 pitch, fly ball hit out over to center field, and Rojas is there. He's there to make the catch. He anticipated it to go a little bit over towards his right side and then sort of stopped and then just walked over towards his left and tracked it down with ease. So Olson has hit the ball hard twice today. He lined one out over to third. It was a nice catch by Wes Wilson. Then he lines out to center. 2 up, 2 down. And Travis d'Arnaud, who grounded out the short his last time up, will pop the first pitch up, and it goes out of play behind the plate. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell icons. All right, so the Ninja Chat's not working. Don't know why. It's just one of those days. So we'll keep this chat up here. The pitch. Now it's a 1-1 count. So I won't be able to display your chats. I can still read them, though. Pitch. Chopped foul over towards the first base side. Share this with your friends and family members. Make sure that you guys do that. The pitch on the way. Ground ball towards the right side into the hole for a base hit. And there's a 2-out single by Travis d'Arnaud. Keeps his head down and goes the opposite way. There's a good piece of it in there. Looked like it was right down the middle, and d'Arnaud didn't want to pull it. There's a good piece of it in, though. Michael Harris, 2 up to bat. And his bright blue cleats. They're Nike. The pitch. And that is in there for strike 1. The ball's 1 strike. And the next one, check swing. He did not go. Wow. Weird. I guess maybe he barely held up. Zack Wheeler with the 50th pitch. Coming right up. Puts the ball in his glove. Kicks and delivers. And it's just off the plate. Phillies at home this season have a plus 81 run differential, which is first in all of baseball. Their ERA is also at a 3.09, which is third best in all of the majors. The pitch, fouled away. There's another sold-out crowd at Citizens Bank Park. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch fought off by Harris as he stays alive. Edmundo Sosa's 450-foot homer, according to Matt Gelb, is the second longest for the Phillies in 2024. Oddly enough, the team's 2 longest homers this season have come against Max Fried. 2-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and Zack Wheeler ends the inning with a strikeout as Harris goes fishing. And we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's still 1-0 Philadelphia against the Atlanta Braves. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. The Phillies are coming up to bat. The guy that hit the homer off of Max Fried, it was Trey Turner, who hit one that was 459 feet. That was back on July 5th. All right. It's 8:12 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I like the addition of the pitcher batter feature that you added. Thank you. Yeah. Sports Scores bat again. They're clutch. I got to give them credit. You know, I can't say that I did this. Right? I got to make sure to shout out those people. And give credit where credit is due. And if you remember Russell Branyan, they also said on Broad and Patterson. I always get them mixed up, and I apologize. But Russell Branyan was traded to St. Louis on this day. Phillies had Russell Branyan. I remember back in 2006. Is it full-time? Is what full-time? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, folks, and subscribe to the channel as well. We have 252 people tuning in and watching. Hopefully you're all having yourselves a very fantastic night. Phillies do lead at 1-0. Name sounds familiar, says Larry. He was a power hitter, Russell Branyan. The Phillies had him for a little bit of time. He's now 48 years old. Ended up playing in the outfield. Actually played for the Devil Rays, the Padres, the Phillies, the Cardinals, the Mariners, the Reds, and the Cleveland Indians. That's what they were called at the time. And ended up hitting 194 homers, 467 RBI. But he was a nice utility player, or a nice player that just hit for power. 1 ball, no strikes to Nick Castellanos as we start off the bottom of the 4th. The pitch to Casti. That is off the plate to make it a 1-1 or a 2-0 count, excuse me. Casti is actually batting .500 against Max Fried. 11 for 22. 2-0. Inside for ball 3. So what we'll do is we'll put this up here. The next pitch, and that is inside for ball 4, and a 4-pitch walk drawn by Nick Castellanos. That's how we start off the bottom of the 4th. I got a name for you, Cody Ransom. Remember Cody Ransom? That's a good one. How about Cody Ashe? George! I just liked and subscribed. Thank you so much, my guy. Appreciate it. Now it's JT coming up to bat. And the pitch, ground ball. It takes a bounce off the hill. It's hit over to shortstop. The flip over to second. There's one. And the throw over to first in time for a 6-4-3 double play. Took a weird bounce off the mound just into the hands of Orlando Arcia. That's the one thing, though, is after a 4-pitch walk, you swing at the first pitch and you get 2 outs. Those things are rally killers. Austin Hayes doubled his last time up down the right field side and takes a strike. It's a fastball. The 0-1 delivery. High bouncer. It's chopped foul, though. Austin's playing out in left field. Spent 6.5 years with the Baltimore Orioles. Was traded to the Phillies at the deadline. 0-2 pitch. Way inside and high. If you're using your smart TV, push up twice. Go to the thumbs up. There we go. I like that. I'm happy that you said that. 1-2 pitch on the way. Line drive into left center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Harris, the second, will cut it off. And, well, Hayes takes a wide turn, but goes back over to first. And he's now 2 for 2 with a double and now a single. I'm not really trying to harp back onto this, though, but, again, this is why, Casty gets on with a 4-pitch walk and JT grounds into a double play. If he didn't swing at the first pitch there, I mean, maybe, who knows? He may have still grounded into the double play, but you feel a lot better with 2 base runners on. The pitch, way up high for a ball. Olson grounded out in the second, and he's 0 for 1. And the pitch to West, fly ball, hit out over to right field, and it will be caught just on the track by Jorge Soler in front of the old out-of-town scoreboard. And the side is retired. No runs, 2 base runners, but 1 man left. We've played 4 and head to the 5th. 1-0 Phils. Okay. All right, let's try this one more time. I will try this. I'll try this custom browser doc thing one more time. Ninja chat. Let's try it one last time. Okay. All right, let's see if this works. If you guys want to give back to the channel, you're absolutely more than welcome to do so by hitting the super chat button. Any donation is a plus, but obviously you're not obligated to do that. Thoughts if this team ties the series instead? Let me ask you guys. I think that's a good question for you guys. Are you okay if the Phillies split this series with the Atlanta Braves? Is that okay with you? Or is that unacceptable? Let me know down below. I don't know how I feel about it. I guess it depends on how the split is. Today, they should win. They definitely should win. How did the Braves have no run? Somebody asked before. Well, they're going up against Zack Wheeler, who's one of the best pitchers in baseball, and I'm not trying to make excuses, but he is a good pitcher, just like Ronaldo Lopez. David is not okay with the series split. Messiah is yes. David says they need to take 3 of 4. Why do you feel that way, man? Elaborate. I need us to win this series in order for me to feel better. Tom Bell says no. Okay. I would love the split, but would prefer the 3 to 4. Yeah. Depends on how the games go. I think that they need to. The bottom line is that this is a must-win game. I think it is, especially at this point. Phillies only have 3 hits today. They've gotten some base runners on though. Just 2 walks allowed by Max Fried. One was to Castellanos. The other one was to Kyle Schwarber. First pitch to Arcia. He pops it up. It's in foul ground over towards the third base side. Wilson comes in, and he squeezes it for out number 1. Arcia does foul out, and Laureano is due up next. What's up, Colin? How you doing, man? Thanks so much for stopping by. Top of the 5th, 1-0 Phils. The only 3 hits that they've had. Well, the important one was the home run by Sosa, and the other 2 have come from Austin Hayes. Laureano tries to swing at the first pitch, and he's late on the heater that just whizzes on by him. Phillies are 79 and 56, looking for win number 80 in game 136 on the season. Braves, meanwhile, on the other hand, are 74 and 61. And are 5 games in back of Philadelphia. The pitch fouled away. In case you are wondering as to how the Mets game is going so far, it is 4-2 New York. Taking on the White Sox. It's out in Chicago. 0-2 pitch. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout by Wheeler. It's his 4th K tonight. And he has struck out 3 out of the last 5 batters that he has faced. Ended up getting a fastball that was, I think it was high. And now it's Urshela's turn. First pitch, that's called a strike at 96. Painted perfectly on the upper third of the zone. 0-1, there it is, another one, but that time Urshela swings and misses at it as it came running inside. I like that pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. We were not wasting any time in the 0-2 delivery. And it's fouled away, and Urshela will stay alive. The ball's 2 strikes. Wheeler gets the signs from JT, kicks and delivers, and he fouls it off again. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel as well. Gio grounded into a fielder's choice in the 3rd inning. 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? First base umpire says no, as it bounced into the dirt. Let's see again. I thought maybe he did, but I think, just barely held up. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the 32-year-old Gio Urshela. And Wheeler kicks and fires, and it's just fouled off. It was a high fastball. The count still remains at 1-2. Urshela's average is at 248. His 5 homers, 40 RBI. And also has 83 hits and 26 runs scored. The pitch by Wheeler. Low and inside. It was on the Tigers earlier this year. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch on the way. Popped up and hit out over towards shallow left field, and nobody can get over to it as it drops in for a base hit. That was Wes Wilson, Trey Turner, and Austin Hayes, who tried to go out in no man's land, and nobody could get to it. It was just hitting the perfect spot. It was a good pitch, too, by Wheeler, but Urshela got a little bit lucky as he bloops it in there for a single, and that's only the 2nd hit allowed today by Zack Wheeler. Got to give him credit, though, because he was down in the count 0-2 and worked it back up to a 2-2 count. Now former Philly Merrifield will step into the box and take it low. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, we've been talking about that. 11-0 Blue Jays. It's in the bottom of the 4th now. It was 7-0 in the 1st. Pitch by Wheeler, strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Wheeler kicks and fires. It's outside for ball 2. Jared Kelenic has the night off. Adam Duvall and Luke Williams have the night off too. Williams did play in last night's game. The pitch by Zach. Just off the plate for ball 3. We were now at 69 pitches. Looking to cap off 70 and get out of the 5th. There's Aaron Nola over in the Phillies dugout. 3-1. Swung on and missed. It was a fastball that was just above the zone. Three balls, 2 strikes to Whit Merrifield. Standing ovation from another sold-out crowd. And the 3-2, here it is. Line drive into left field for a base hit. Hayes plays it on a couple of bounces. Stopping at second is Urshela. And now the Braves have something cooking with 2 outs and 2 runners on. And coming up is Jorge Soler. Back-to-back singles by Urshela and Merrifield. And Soler, who was grounded out twice, is looking to get redemption against Zack Wheeler. Let's try this again. This is my last time with this Ninja Chat tonight. And the pitch to Soler. Strike 1 at the kneecaps at 95. Wheeler to be on here. The ball's 1 strike. Wheeler kicks, and a good job by JT as it was a foot off the plate, and it was also in the dirt as well. Soler is 0 for his last 28 against the fightins. Tying run at second, go-ahead run over at first. 1-1 is the count. Wheeler in a pickle. And the pitch. And that was outside, but it's called strike 2. It was. Fans standing up. Wheeler working up a little bit of a sweat, and the 1-2 pitch to Soler on the outside corner, called strike 3. And Zack gets out of the inning unscathed. And cashes one into the bank as well. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 1-0 Phils. 2 runners stranded for Atlanta. Okay. Good job. What the heck, man? What the heck is going on with this thing? Does this thing, like, just not want to work tonight? Chat. Apply. And close. Is the chat working? Testing. There we go. Finally. Wheeler and Sanchez are the guys right now. If you guys are new, if you guys enjoyed this commentary, please make sure that you guys like and subscribe and hit the bell icons as well. In the 6th inning, what we'll do is we'll go say hi and we'll go raid somebody. All right, how's that sound? Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game. We try to give you the best type of play-by-play quality that we can. Asia Roberson, congratulations on becoming a new member. I gifted you a membership yesterday, and feel free to use it wisely. You get access to really cool emojis. You also get some really cool perks on here as well. Extra casts, sneak peeks to things as well. It's really, really cool. So I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you utilize it. We'll be on for a members-only podcast on Monday, so that'll be really cool. And, yeah, so congratulations. And hello. It is working for us as Jan. Good. Very, very good. That's what the Blue Star is. So you are a member. Congratulations to you. And to all my other members that I gifted yesterday. No problem. No problem. Not a problem at all. Comes Edmundo Soso, homered his last time up, and he takes the first pitch high for ball 1. What the heck is going on here? 1-0 pitch. That is just outside. Not by much for ball 2. Say hi to Dave, too. What's up, Dave? Sorry, I can't look at everything right now. This chat's not really doing the best. The pitch on the way. That is taken for ball 3. Oh, there it is. Okay. Finally, it starts to show up. Happy birthday, Dave. Happy birthday, man. 3 balls, no strike. Fried gets set and fires and throws a fastball. It's in there for strike 1. Just 62 pitches for Max. He's trying to scrape something off of his thumb with his pointer finger. Three balls, 1 strike. Hitters count to Edmundo Sosa. And the windup and the pitch up high for ball 4. And Sosa gets on with a 5-pitch walk. So he's on base for his second time today, and a leadoff walk is something that you want to see for sure. That's the second inning in a row where a Phillies batter has gotten on with a leadoff walk. Taking a look at the MILB scores for the Phillies farm system. Reading won today 2-0. The pitch on the way, and there's a bunt that's made over towards the third base side. The flip over to second, there's 1, and the throw over to first not in time. So Urshela, I think, laid down a bunt there, and it was a good job by Urshela to, Rojas laid down a bunt there, and Urshela did a good job at recognizing it was going to happen. Then he came running in over towards home plate and just made a nice throw over to second. Sosa tried to dive in head first, and he was out. Rojas definitely beat out the throw over to first. Clearwater won 5-2. Schwarber, who's up to bat, takes the next one low and away. Jersey Shore, the Blue Claws, they beat Hudson Valley 6-3. And Lehigh Valley for AAA ended up beating the Syracuse Mets by a score of 5-1. 1-0 pitch to Kyle on the inside corner at 95. And the count is even at 1 apiece. Rally time. Let's go. 14 more subscribers till we get to 4,000. That's our goal, man. We want us to get to 4,000 subscribers. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kyle Schwarber. Can he get on here? Wearing the red batting gloves. And the pitch. Ground ball hit over towards the right side. The flip over to second. There's 1. The throw over to first just in time for a 4-6-3 double play. And Max Fried gets out of the inning with a double play ground ball hit by Kyle Schwarber. We've played 5 and head to the 6th. It's still 1-0 Philadelphia. Phillies had a golden opportunity there. That's the second inning in a row where the Phillies have also hit into a double play. All right, time to go raid somebody. Let's go see who's on. Let's go try to get somebody new. Or somebody that we don't usually say hi to. Should we do, trying to think of who else. Yeah, we can do Larry tonight. Let's do Larry. Let's say hi to Larry Dixon. All right? I'll go say hi to him. We haven't done him, and this may be like one of the last times that we do it. So let's go say hi to Larry Dixon. All right? The Dixon way. I'll go say hi and tell him that play-by-play with JJ sent you and hit that thumbs up button. What's up, Snow? We're going to go raid Larry Dixon right now. All right? There we go. That's the link. Right over there. Let's go say hi.
We still in this thing, for sure. But yeah, we definitely need to get active. At the very least,
JJ Raid, let's go.
It's 1-0 right now. Max Fried had only 1 mistake in the game.
That's it.
Only
Just
one mistake in the game, so. Yep, and that was a home run to the 8th. What was that, the 9-hole hitter or the 8-hole hitter? Yeah, the 8-hole.
Don't disrespect Sosa.
Right. But the problem is in the pitching. The problem is, the bats supporting the team. And that's why we talking about.
It's us there. Who else? Larry's there. John Morgan's there. There we go. Good stuff. Rated with JJ.
Right.
Love it.
Bulldogs handle their business.
Is this chat not working?
Let's go. Asia Robinson with the raid.
Yes,
C.H.
sir.
Larry, the mod over there with the raid. Appreciate
Top
you
of the
guys coming
sixth,
in. Let
and
me
here
give
comes
all you
Ozuna.
guys-
All right, good stuff. We went to go say hi to Larry. Shout out to him, man. All right. So Ozuna takes the first pitch for a ball. What's up, Snow? How you doing, man? Drop your link down below. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch by Wheeler upstairs for ball 2. So the Phillies, they lead it 1-0. They got a solo homer from Edmundo Sosa in the bottom of the third, and that's all the offense in this ball game. They play it on Fox tonight, and tomorrow it'll be on ESPN. It'll be the Sunday Night Baseball game of the week. 2-0 pitch. Inside, check swing. He did not go. Orioles already down 1-0 out at Coors Field. 3 balls, no strikes. Wheeler gets set at the letters and delivers. Swing and a miss. He's trying to get back into the count here. He's been pretty good so far in this game. He did have a little bit of some traffic that he dealt with, but got out of the jam in the 5th. The pitch, and that is fought off, but it's hit over towards the infield grass. Sosa has it, throws it over to first, and Ozuna, I don't know if he slowed up a little bit or what, but Sosa does make the throw over to first. It's in time. The pitch was way inside, and Ozuna tried to make some contact with it, and it ended up not working out. Here comes Matt Olson, and he takes high and away. According to Tim Kelly, the Phillies made up a version of the freeze called, quote-unquote, lukewarm that the Philly fanatic tackled. And he did. He got him good, according to this video. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, Harper's 0 for 2. And the pitch. And that is in there, but it is called a strike, actually. Excuse me. The fightins did crawl their way back in the first game and ended up being victorious and won 5-4 of the series. 2-1 pitch, and that is hammered out to deep center field. Rojas just has enough room and makes the catch in front of the wall. I thought for sure that was a goner, and that pitch spelled nothing but trouble all over it. And Matt Olson, man, he's hit the ball so hard 3 times today, but Rojas just able to keep it in the yard and make the catch at the very back of dead center field. Wow. It's crazy. And Wheeler gives him a little salute as well. Comes Travis d'Arnaud. And the pitch, it's grounded foul towards the third base side. Sports scores by, same source. Same source. Nothing in 1 is the count. 2 gone, top of the 6th. And the next one is fouled off. Chat is working. How delayed is this? Why is this so delayed? There we go. The ball's 2 strikes. d'Arnaud at the plate. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And Zack Wheeler once again with another 1-2-3 inning. He does get some help from the defense, though, as Yohan Rojas is able to make a nice catch right over towards the right side of the 401 sign. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th coming up for the Phils. They lead it 1-0 against the Braves in Game 3 of this 4-game set. That's the third inning in a row where Wheeler has struck out the last Brave. So that's nice. How's everybody doing in the chat, man? 15 more subscribers till we get to our goal, which is 4,000. If you guys know people, tell them about this channel. It would really, really mean a lot to me. I really want us to get to 4,000 subscribers and break that milestone. It'd be so, so cool. And do that by tomorrow. Really, by tonight, I would love to do it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, so where do we go into the bottom of the sixth now? Phillies did lose last night's game 7-2 to the Braves. Ranger Suarez pitched last night and pitched pretty well in the first two innings. Then just give up back-to-back solo homers in the third to Sean Murphy and Orlando Arcia. And then from there, gave up a couple more runs as well and only lasted 4 innings. Olson just got robbed on what would have been a game-tying homer, but Rojas caught it with the glove above the relatively short center field wall for the second out of the sixth. That was a really nice catch by Rojas. I don't think I really gave that play justice. I do that, JJ. What do you do? What would you do? Phil's future World Series opponent, the Astros, lead Kansas City 4-0 in the sixth. The pitch to Trey Turner. It's now an 0-1 count. Turner's hitless in 2 at-bats today. His average has dropped to .298 on the season in the 0-1 from Fried, and it was up high, but Turner swung at it anyways. It was a half swing, if you will. 69 pitches for Max Fried. It may have been Zach's last inning. The 0-2 pitch to Turner, and he lays off on the curve. And the count is 1-2. Let's wake up, baby. Charge! 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Trey. Fouled away. And we'll do it again. The top 5 hitters for the Phillies tonight are 0 for 5. Actually, they're 0 for 9. 1-2. Lined foul over towards the tarp. Over at third base. Bottom of the sixth. Turner up to bat. Max Fried was 72 pitches. He's going toe-to-toe with Zack Wheeler. The only thing was that Edmundo Sosa hit a 450-foot homer out to left. Olson did get robbed on a home run by Johan Rojas. But the score is 1-0. The 1-2 to Trey. And he stays alive. Turner is batting .292 against the Braves in his career. And the 1-2 on the way, just a hair outside. And it's a 2-2 count. Good evening, JJ. I try to follow the channel every time I get a chance. Steven, thank you so much for coming on here, man. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. The pitch to Turner. Low and inside, and the count is now full. Trey has played in 122 games against Atlanta. and has 21 homers and 65 RBI as well as 84 runs scored. Here's the payoff pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out over to deep left field. Bye-bye baseball. It's 2-0 Phils. Trey Turner with his 15th homer of the season, and the crowd erupts at the bank. Now it's Bryce Harper's turn, and he takes the first pitch in there for a strike. Phillies have gotten all their runs in this series via home run. And the 0-1 pitch, and that is bounced foul towards the first base side. And it's an 0-2 count now. I mean, that pitch that was delivered to Trey was a high fastball at 95 that just caught the upper third of the zone, and Turner with a beautiful swing in full stride launched it out to left. The 0-2 delivery, swing and a miss, and Bryce Harper strikes out. That's only the third strikeout on the evening for Max Fried, but Harper will go sit down in the dugout. That had to feel really good for Trey Turner. No doubt about it, man. Bachman Turner overdrive. I love that. That's great. Comes Castellanos, and he pulls it over towards the shortstop, but Arcia has it and throws it over to first after gobbling it up, and Castellanos is retired for out number 2. See again. I mean, that swing was beautiful. That was a beauty from Trey Turner. Home run number 15 for Trey, and also RBI number 48 as well. That puts his batting average back at 300. Comes JT, and it's up high for ball 1. Woo! Charge! The 1-0. High for ball 2. By the way, Max Fried, who ended up allowing that home run. It was the second homer that he has allowed today. Two-0 pitch. Fouled back towards the screen. You know, out of all the 15 earned runs that he gave up coming into this outing, only one of them was for a homer. So these are the first 2 homers that he has allowed since August 10th. 2 balls, 1 strike to JT Realmuto. On the day, he's 0 for 2. And the pitch, curveball that is swung on and missed to the 33-year-old. JT is hitting .257 at home with 5 homers and 15 RBI. On the road, though, he's batting .273 with 6 homers and 22 runs batted in. He's batting .284 over his last 30 days. 2-2, chopped foul, and the count still remains at 2 apiece. When the count is 2-2, he's hitting just .209 and is 9 for 43 this season. We got 315 people tuning in. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on, 2-0 Phils, and the windup in the pitch swung on and missed, and JT strikes out, and the inning is over. The Phillies do get an extra run, though, on a solo home run by Trey Turner, and lead it 2-0 as we head to the 7th. Phillies up 2-0, and the Braves are coming back up to bat. Okay. Casty is more disciplined at the plate right now. Or is more disciplined than JT at the plate right now. Well, honestly, JT is honestly on a 7-game hitting streak. He's been doing pretty good, man. He's been making some solid contact over these last 8 games. In the month of August, he's batting .284, but ever since August 14th, he was batting .252, but he's raised it all the way to .264 ever since then. So I know that from a statistical standpoint, from an eyeball standpoint, that, you know, you may think that he's been struggling, but I'm telling you, he has been getting on base. And I think that he's been doing better than a lot of people are giving him credit for. So don't forget to like and subscribe. But definitely he has to be better. There's no doubt about it. Did have the 2-homer game and drove in 7 RBI last Saturday. That was a week ago from today. What's going on in the chat? If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We go on for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game. I'm a play-by-play announcer from South Jersey. Pursuing my passion, man. I'm pursuing my passion. I've been coming on to YouTube. I graduated with a sports broadcasting degree at Rowan University, and I've been doing this for 20 months. We try to keep it professional, but we also try to interact with you guys as well. If you guys want to give back, you're more than welcome to, but the least that you can do is just like and subscribe. I really want us to get to 4,000 subscribers. If you could help me get there by the end of today, I would really appreciate that. That's the least that I ask. And hit the thumbs up button. Mod Squad, speaking of thumbs up buttons, how many likes do we have? How many likes do we have? Let us know. Watching on the TV but listening to you. Nice. Liz waves hi. Hi, Liz. Hi, Liz. What's going on? Here we go. Michael Harris II will face off against Wheeler here, and the first pitch is swung on and missed. Wheeler has a 6-3 record against the Braves during his career, and the 0-1 is fouled away. 112 likes. Let's change that number. We got 310 people on here, which means about 200 of you have not hit the thumbs up button. If you're watching on the TV, hit the remote and press the up button, and you should see a like icon. Dixon Raid, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for saying hi. Appreciate it. We raided you earlier, but we welcome you on here, too. Welcome on in. Pitch. Fouled off. Jose says, what's going on, man? I've been clean for 5 minutes. I'm done drinking. JJ, I'm all in this year. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man. Let's go. What's going on, Dixon Way Raiders? How you all doing? Dixon Way Raid returning Karma. The returned Karma Raid. Love it. Thank you so much for coming on here. Larry, you're more than welcome to drop your link down below. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Top of the 7th, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. And Zack Wheeler now with the 7th punch-out of the night. And there's one gone. Let's see 7 Ks in that chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Welcome on in. 2-0 Phils, top of the 7th. 1 out. Arcia up to bat. And he chops the first pitch foul towards the third base dugout. Wheeler gets at the letters and fires. And there's a bouncing ball hit over to third, chopped to Wes Wilson, who charges over to first after gathering himself and fielding the ground ball, and there's 2 gone. So far tonight, Wheeler has distributed 7 strikeouts, 8 groundouts, and 6 flyouts on 94 total pitches. the most amount of pitches that he's thrown this year. It was at least I'm pulling it up right now as we speak, as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. It was at 107 or 100. It was 115. Pitch on the way. Fly ball. It's not that deep, though. Hayes jogs and then now backpedals, and he's there to make the catch just shy of the track. And that is the third 1-2-3 inning today. As the side is retired, and we stretch out in Philadelphia as we go to the bottom of the 7th, 2-0 Philadelphia. Okay. All right. Trivia time, baby. Let's go. It's time now for your Philadelphia Phillies trivia question of the day as we go to the bottom of the 7th. And, of course, this 7th inning trivia question is brought to you by Ethan Baumholtz of Advisors Mortgage. If you're looking to purchase or refinance a primary residence, a second home, or investment property in New Jersey or Pennsylvania, my guy Ethan Baumholtz is your man. He has over 20 years of experience, and he's dedicated to making your mortgage process smooth and stress-free, and will find the best mortgage solutions tailored to your needs. Was one of my basketball coaches. He's an incredible guy. Love him to death. For personalized services, call Ethan today with the number on your screen, and his email as well is also on there. The phone number is 609-230-5558. Make sure that you tell him that I said hi and that Play-by-Play with JJ sent you. Also, the details are in the description down below. All right, I'm going to ask you a Phillies trivia question. If you get it right, you will hear that. If you get it wrong, you'll hear that. Okay. Let's do this one. That one, I don't like that. On February 25th of 1972. Oh, wait, no, never mind. We did that one. How about this one? On July 17th of 2008, the Phillies traded Josh Outman, Adrian Cardenas, and Matthew Spencer to the Oakland A's in exchange for which player? I don't really like this one, but we'll get this one out of the way. July 17th of 2008, the Phillies traded Josh Outman, Adrian Cardenas, and Matthew Spencer to the Oakland Athletics for who? Who did they trade for? Granny Hamner. That is incorrect. Don't all answer at once. Joe Blanton. Ding, 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 ding. You got it. Good job. Larry was the first one. Denbrew came in second. Giambi's a little brother. That is incorrect. Here comes Austin Hayes in the pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards center field. Harris goes back over towards the wall. He leaps up and makes the catch. And just robbed Austin Hayes on a home run. He leaped and was able to put his glove right over the wall. And he shows Johan Rojas that he can do that too. One away in the bottom of the 7th, and that is a heartbreaker. What a play, though. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap, and Michael Harris II almost literally fell into the Phillies bullpen and went over towards the Toyota fence out in center field and was just able to take a home run away, and there's highway robbery. Wow. Insane. And Jeff Hoffman was warming up too, and he saw that and he was like, oof. Pitch to Wes Wilson, and he fouls that one away. 1 ball and 1 strike. That was a hell of a catch. Whew. That was an incredible catch by Michael Harris. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch to Wilson, and that is in the dirt. I don't usually try to, get excited for things like that, but that was impressive. That was really unbelievable. That's going to be one of the best catches that you're going to see at the bank. The 2-1, that is up high for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch to Wilson is up high for a ball. Ooh, man. So that is Wes Wilson who gets on with a 1-out walk. And again, Austin Hayes just got robbed on a home run by Michael Harris II, who turned over his shoulder, reached up over the fence, and just took away a home run, almost fell into the bullpen, but was able to catch himself. And he gets a little tip of the cap from Fried. The pitch. And that is in there for strike 1. Game recognizes game for sure, says Austin. Oh, Patricia, what's going on, Patricia? 0-1 pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out over to right field. That's going to go over the head of the right fielder, Soler. Wes Wilson is rounding second. He's heading over to third. He'll come on in to score. The relay to the plate is not in time. And Wes Wilson dives in there safely and is aggressive on the bases. And Edmundo Sosa gets on with an opposite field base hit. He's over at third. 3-0 Phils. I can't believe Wes decided to go home. I mean, it was a good relay, too. I thought maybe Merrifield had a chance to get him, and he did, but Wilson was able to dive past the tag of d'Arnaud. How about that? He got underneath that tag and may have been out. And now time called as the Phillies rally once again. Let's see the rally towels in the chat. Three nothing Phils. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That was incredible base running. All right, up to bat now is Johan Rojas. And the pitch, and that is a little bit high and away for a ball. I'm surprised that Snicker is not pulling Max Fried here. I mean, he almost gave up a home run. That's how the only out was recorded. 1 ball, no strikes. Infield playing in towards the grass. And the 1-0 pitch to Rojas, and he bounces it foul as it goes out of play. We had a nice compliment from Patricia. I wanted to make sure that I read that really quickly. And hopefully I find it. Hopefully I find it, man. Ugh. I'm sorry, Patricia. There it is. Hey, JJ, I do enjoy your cast. I am a transplant from New Jersey, or I transferred from New Jersey to South Carolina. The pitch on the way. High bouncer, hit over to short. That won't be enough to get Sosa home. The throw is made over to first, and Rojas is out. And there's 2 away. And I love the Phillies. You lessen my angst of not being able to watch the Phillies very often. Thanks. No problem. Appreciate you for finding us, man. Aaron Bummer is warming up in the pen. And for the Phillies, they have Jeff Hoffman warming up. And he'll come on in to pitch the 8th. So now it's Kyle Schwarber. He is due. A runner on at third. 97 pitches for Max Fried. 3-0 Philadelphia. First pitch to Kyle Schwarber, and that's on the outside edge for strike 1. Kyle's average has gone all the way down to 239. He's batting like 262 up until like August 10th. The ball is 1 strike. And the pitch to Schwarber, and he takes it low and away for a ball. George! they could get another run here, that'd be big. The third base line is wide open. 1-1 to Schwarber inside. It's a 2-1 count now. The three best catches, according to Destiny Lagardo, in Citizens Bank Park history have to be the Rowan and Chas McCormick catch, and then Michael Harris, the second catch, is up there as well. The pitch, strike 2. That was an awesome catch. And again, I don't usually raise my voice for that, but that was special. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Kyle Schwarber, Fried facing most likely his last batter of the evening. Gets set at the belt. And the 2-2 pitch, and that is fouled off the foot of Schwarber. Oof. Just got off of his big toe. There's the Philly fanatic trying to cheer on the Phils. The Rowan catch is legendary. I'm telling you that catch by Harris is probably going to go up there too. That was awesome. For who my teammates, for what to win. One of the best quotes in Philadelphia sports. Always remember that. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Schwarber as he calls for time. They're doing the wave now at the bank. Got a runner on over at third. 3-0 Philadelphia. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, Fried gets set and fires the pitch. Ground ball hits sharply just over towards the first base side, and Olson grabs it and tags the bag, and the inning is over. The Phillies do get an extra run, though, on the RBI double by Edmundo Sosa after Johan Rojas got robbed on a home run in one of the most amazing catches that you'll ever see at the bank from Michael Harris II. Wes Wilson was able to score all the way from first, though, on the RBI double by Edmundo Sosa, and that's how the Phillies go up 3-0. So, careful now. What am I being? Are we talking about that being one of the best catches? That was awesome, man. All right. So the inning is over, and we head to the 8th. It's 3-0 Phils. All right, 331 people tuning in. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit the bell icon, man. RG Energy, what's going on, man? What is up, my guy? For those of you who are new to the channel, the name is Jason Joseph. Again, this is Play-by-Play with JJ. I'm going to put the camera on me for a second. I really appreciate you all so much for being here. We try to give it our all every single day, man. The grind don't stop. We got another Phillies game tomorrow. And then this week, well, we got Phillies Tuesday, Phillies Wednesday, Phillies Thursday. Then we're doing the Eagles on Friday, Phillies back at it Saturday, and then Sunday. So we're trying to keep busy on here. We're trying to call as many games as we can. And we, again, try to give you the best type of radio play-by-play quality, but we do it on here. And we're trying to make new waves come with the streaming game. And it's sort of like a radio cast, but except it's interactive. So we try to give you guys the best type of play-by-play, and I hope that we do that. If you guys wouldn't mind at all, please just hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers. That's the only thing I wish for by the end of tonight. That's it. That's it. If you could help me get there, I would really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, back to the main screen. Let's go. The boss at work. Unfortunately, we can't show the games, but, you know, what we can do is try to provide you with the best type of play-by-play and give you a good descriptor on how the game's going so far. Jeff Hoffman's going to pitch in what is his 59th game of the season. There's a 1.92 earned run average, 15 walks and 74 strikeouts in those 58 total games. The pitch. And that is a little bit low, the Gio Urshela. Bryson Stott also comes into play second base. 1 ball, no strikes. Hoffman kicks and delivers. Line drive it out over to left field, but it will be caught by Austin Hayes. And there's one away on the line out by Gio Urshela. So Wheeler's night is done. He goes 7 innings and does a really good job. Did not allow a run and ended up striking out at least 6 batters in tonight's game. He did the best that he could, really. The pitch, and there's a 97-mile-per-hour heater that is taken for strike 1. We were allowed 4 hits, no runs, no walks, and 7 strikeouts. The ball's 1 strike. Merrifield 1 for 3 today. Takes a heater right down the hatch for strike 2. Nothing and 2 is the count. Hoffman gets set at the belt and fires the slider. It's off the plate. Sosa is over at third base. Forgot to mention that. Stott came in to play second. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the next pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. Can't watch the games, JJ, where I'm at, so you're a lifesaver, and I'm a huge fan of all the Phillies sports, so thank you. I appreciate you for coming on here. You know, I appreciate you allowing me to be in your homes or be in your cars and all that sort of stuff. I hope that you guys enjoy this. I do. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Merrifield knifes that one away and stays alive. Wheeler did end the night with 96 pitches. He looked really good out there. 3-0 Phils. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch is low and away. And the count is now full to Merrifield. It definitely has the Phillies number. It'd be so nice to get him out here. Payoff pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. And there's 2 gone in the top of the 8th. How about him going with a high cheese fastball? And that's how the second out is recorded. Good job by Hoffman. Boy, was that big or what? That was awesome. And now Jorge Soler is coming up. I wonder if Estevez is going to pitch the 9th. I guess that's what they're going to do to have him face Olson. Here we go. 3-0 Philadelphia. And the pitch. Strike 1. It's a slider that's right down the middle. That strikeout was huge. Phillies will play tomorrow night on ESPN to start off the month of September. And it'll be Nola versus Schwellenbach. The 1-1 pitch, and Soler dodges out of the way as it was running inside. Wasn't close to hit. I mean, wasn't that close to hitting him, but he sort of flinched. Don't forget, after the game is done, we will be doing a little recap. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch to Soler, swing and a miss. Could not catch up to that 97-mile-per-hour heater right down the middle. He was absolutely late on that one. The Phillies have won 30 straight games when their starting pitcher has gone 7 or more innings. And they're looking to make it 31. The next pitch on the way, low and outside for ball 3. Back-to-back full counts from Jeff Hoffman. He struck out Merrifield. Can he get Soler? The payoff pitch on the way. Line drive hit out over to left center field. That'll drop in for a base hit. And the crowd settles down as Soler gets a 2-out single. And he's over at first. I mean, give Soler credit. I mean, the pitch was down the middle, but he turned on the fastball. And now it's Marcell Ozuna. If Ozuna gets on, then the tying run is coming up to the plate, and that is Matt Olson. First, you got to get Ozuna, though. Big out. Hoffman kicks and throws a slider that is way above the zone. Ozuna leads the majors in 2-out RBI with 45 this season. Ball, no strikes. Hoffman kicks and fires, and that's fouled back towards the screen. Ozuna versus Hoffman, power on power. This is quite a big matchup here. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch fouled away. And Ozuna now is behind in the count. Marcell is 0 for 5 against Jeff Hoffman in his career. He has only struck out once and has also walked once as well. 1-2, just above the zone, and it's a tied count. Jesse Chavez and Grant Holmes are warming up in the Braves bullpen. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch, and that is lined foul. That is a long foul ball. It goes out over to left field. And out of play. Zack Wheeler in line to get another win. Hoffman kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. And Marcell Ozuna, not once, not twice, but 3 times, strikes out against the Phils. And, well, Hoffman shuts the door in the 8th, and we head to the bottom of the 8th. 3-0 Philadelphia. Great. Slider, man, that is great. 355 people tuning in. I love that. I love that tweet. That's funny. Don't forget, after the game is done, we will have a little post-game show. And that'll be awesome. Please make sure that you guys like and subscribe. We got 350 people tuning in. How many likes do we have in the chat, Mod Squad? Let us know down below. Ozuna 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. That is how you do it. Hoffman is back to stud status. Yeah, they needed that. That was great. It was great. When's the game going to end? Why does everybody always ask this? You never know in baseball. Usually now it's about a little bit under 3 hours. Usually I guess the games now are like 2 hours, 40 minutes. So we're in the bottom of the 8th. The top of the 9th will be after the bottom of the 8th. The game goes 9 innings. That's how baseball is. So the Braves are down to their final 3 outs, but the Phillies have to bat first. Let's add some insurance here. It'd be nice to get another run. 13 more subscribers till we get to 4,000. 147 likes, and we got to get to the 200 mark, guys. Mods, tell people to like and subscribe in the chat. And become members of the Play-by-Play with JJ family. 150. Good. Good, we got to the 150 mark. Let's get to 200, man. 200 likes. Share this with your friends and family. This game started, it didn't start at 7:40. You came on at 7:40. It started at 7:15. Started at 7:15. It's been a 2-hour game. It's actually been pretty good. The pitch on the way, and that is taken for a strike. Jesse Chavez has thrown in 41 games this season. We'll get to the rest of his stats in just a few moments. The 0-1, and there's a strike taken at the kneecaps. It's Trey Turner who is up to bat. Turner did have a solo homer back in the 6th. And the pitch to Turner, swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Trey Turner, who's now 0 for 5 lifetime against Jesse Chavez, who's 41 years old, stands at 6 feet 1 inch tall, and weighs 180 pounds, has a 3.40 earned run average, and 49 strikeouts. The Braves, as we speak, as we look at the NL wildcard race, and Bryce Harper comes up and takes the first pitch for a ball. Braves they have the 3rd wild card spot right now. They're 3 games above the Mets, 4.5 above the Chicago Cubs, and 6.5 above the Giants. The 1-0 pitch, fly ball, hit out over to left field, and it is a foul ball. Just foul. Hoffman came in to pitch the top of the 8th and got the job done after Zack Wheeler went 7 strong innings. One pitch on the way, and that is belted, but it is a foul ball. That's a 1-2 count now. This is your first time, comment down below. This is your first time on the air. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bryce Harper, and the next pitch, and that is swung on, lifted out to deep right field, but it is caught right in front of the former out-of-town scoreboard by Jorge Soler. Bryce Harper just missed it, and there's 2 gone. Chavez left one hanging, and Harper thought that he had it all. It was a changeup, and he just barely missed it. That probably would have exploded this fan base. The pitch to Castellanos, fly ball. It's popped up, hit out over to right field. Soler gets under it, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Phillies will try to get the final 3 outs. They lead it 3-0, and we go to the top of the 9th. Phillies up by 3. That was pretty close. JJUTs, that was so close. Even the camera operator sort of had the high angle. Had a chance. 3 outs away. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And at the end of the game, we will be doing a little recap on here as well. How about the Blue Jays? They lead at 14-0. We're going to take a look at the out-of-town scores. And while we're doing that, we need 14 more subscribers to get us to 4,000. Tell your friends. And if you have another account, you're more than welcome to subscribe on here too. I really want us to get to that 4,000 mark. So please tell people. If we don't get it tonight, by tomorrow, we got to do it. We got to get to 4,000 by tomorrow. We have to. All right. 14-0 Toronto in the bottom of the 8th against the Minnesota Twins. How about the Rangers? They're tied 2-2 in the bottom of the 9th. Texas up to bat with runners over at first and second. We have the Reds and the Brewers tied at 4 apiece in the bottom of the 7th as well. Rockies lead at 5-2 against Baltimore in the bottom of the 4th. The Cardinals beat the Yankees today 6-5. Those are all the games that are going on right now. And the final score as well, you got the Cardinals game, that's final. The Cubs ended up winning out in Washington by a score of 5-3. Tampa Bay Rays won 11-4 as they hosted the Padres. Tigers actually beat the Red Sox today 2-1. And then the Seattle Mariners play against the LA Angels tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Mets lead at 5-2 in the bottom of the 7th. And the Astros are up 5-2 in the top of the 9th. How about the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks? It's now 5-5. Remember, the Dodgers won last night 10-9. That is for a battle of the NL West. And the Dodgers have a runner on over at second with 2 outs. The Giants and the Marlins are scoreless in the top of the second. And the Pirates shut out the Cleveland Guardians 3-0. Ortiz pitched today and pitched really well. Chapman also got the save. Can't believe that he's doing that at his age. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for the subscribers. 12 more until we get to 4,000. We're so close. It'd be so cool to get there tonight. Here we go. Top of the ninth. Estevez, lefty on lefty. First pitch to Olson. Fly ball hit out over to left field. It's not that deep, though. Hayes gets under it, and there's one gone. Sorry, wrong sound effect. But that's all right. One away on one pitch. And before we could even introduce Carlos Estevez, he gets the first out. And Rob is going to go out there to check up on Carlos Estevez. Said something didn't feel right. The trainer's going to go out there too. I don't know what happened. But all the infielders are going to come out and check up on him. See if he slipped or what. I don't know. He didn't feel, when he was stepping to home plate, he felt a little bit of discomfort. But he says that he's okay. And Rob and the trainer are going to go back over to the dugout, and the infielders head back over to their spots. It's weird. It's Travis d'Arnaud's coming up. Estevez has a 2.36 ERA. And the pitch. Ned is sticking low for a ball. 10 more. Let's go, baby. 39.90. 10 more subscribers till we get to 4,000. Let's do it. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Ned's taking first strike. 1. Even if we don't get there tonight, at least we're really, really close. One ball, 1 strike, and the pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That came at 97 miles per hour. Estevez, 31 years old. He's 6 feet 6 inches tall and has 42 strikeouts and is looking for his 23rd save. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs in the top of the ninth. And it all comes down to Michael Harris II. Final out for the Braves. And the first pitch, strike 1 right down the hatch at 98 miles per hour. Harris has struck out twice, but also made one of the best catches in Citizens Bank Park history. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the Braves are now down to their final strike. 7 pitches by Estevez here in the top of the ninth. No balls, 2 strikes. And Estevez gets set the belt, and the 0-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball into right field for a base hit. It just gets through the 3-4 hole, and the game continues. Let's go, baby. 5 more subscribers. We're so close. Oh, let's go, baby. Thank you all so, so much. 5 more. Let's go. 3-0 Phils. A runner on at first. And Arcia takes a strike. It's a slider at 90. And he's already behind in the count, 0-1. Estevez gets set the belt and fires. It's upstairs. Came at 99 miles per hour. Got to calm down. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the next pitch to Arcia. It's popped up. It's fouled behind the plate. And the Braves, once again, are down to their final strike. 5 more subs, baby. Come on, 5 more subs. Can we do it? Can we get to 4,000? Oh, we're so close. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. And Carlos Estevez shuts the door. And the Phillies win by a final score of 3-0 and shut out the Braves and go up in the series 2-1. Ring the bell, the Philadelphia Phillies win. Let's go. The 14th shutout by the Phils this season. It's the most in the majors. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That was a big win, man. That was a big win. We gotta win the series now. That's for sure. Man, do we have to win the series. I need Nola to get the win tomorrow. No doubt about it. Would they win tomorrow? We're back. We're officially back tomorrow. Man, another nice win. I know that they had 2 home runs today and they sort of lived and died by the home run ball. Let me tell you, though, another good performance by Rob Thompson, and Zack Wheeler was sensational. How about that catch by Johan Rojas? And how about the defense by the Phillies tonight, too? This was a hard-fought game at the bank, and you needed to take care of business, and you got the job done. Nice swing by Sosa. I thought that he had a really nice game today. Austin Hayes, man, he almost would have had a double, a single, and he almost had a home run. That was just one of the most ridiculous catches in Phillies history, at the bank. That was unbelievable. But Michael Harris, you got to tip your cap to him. That was an incredible catch. I still am stunned that he caught that. So that was pretty ridiculous, and that was unbelievable. Wheeler deserves the game ball today. Trey Turner had a nice swing. That was on a nice fastball that was thrown by Max Fried. Again, Brian Snitker made some questionable decisions, but the Phillies tacked on. And Rob Thompson now coached Snitker. He did. That was his 4th career homer against Max Fried, too, by the way, Trey Turner. So, good job. Good stuff. Really, really nice win by the Phils. I felt like that was a big game. And, again, the Braves don't have their best players, but they are a good team, man. They are so feisty, and yet they have that next man up mentality with Whit Merrifield, Ramon Laureano. This team just doesn't give up. Gio Urshela, they're a really good team. So, and Ozuna struck out 3 times today. How about Jeff Hoffman? He was a plus in that 8th inning. And Estevez in the 9th. I like him as the closer. I like him pitching the 9th and going up against the lefties. That was nice. Good stuff. I want to hear your thoughts. I really want to hear your thoughts. 2 more subscribers until we get to 4,000. Oh, we're so close. We're so close, man. Ugh, it's 9:36 p.m. I want to hear all your thoughts down below. Can we get to 4,000? We're so close. Wheeler's 100th career win. We're like BK, we rule. Did we get 4K foot, JJ? Not yet. We're so close, man. I got to watch that replay. Yeah. That was a really awesome catch. What are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts? 2 more subs. I got to stay on. I am staying on. I'm not going anywhere. I want to hear from y'all. Tom's like, I'm going to leave. I'm going to get out of here. I got to go, he says. Adios, Tom. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. 2 more subscribers. We're so close. One word is relieved. Ugh. Man, 2 years in the making, and we're almost at 4,000. That's insane. Who is Dave calling up with the roster expansion? Dude, I don't know. One other thing I wanted to say about tonight's game, and then I'll get to your question. I promise. I liked that swing from Bryce. I wish he would have had that home run, though. That would have been nice. I know that I'm being a little bit nitpicky, but for his sake, I need him to bounce out of this, man. I know that he had 3 hits the other day, but oof. It would be really nice to see. It would have been nice to see him get that home run. What else? There was a question that was asked in the chat. Who are they going to call up? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'd like Marchand to come up eventually. I don't think he's eligible until like the 10th. I don't know. One more sub. We're so close. We're at $39.99. Who was the $39.99 subscriber? One word is relieved. Once we get to 4,000, we're going to play the song. We'll get the fireworks going. We got it! Let's go! Where is it? Let's go! We'll play this song. Let's go. Let's go. We got it! Let's go. I just wanted to play it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. We did it. Let's go. Oh, 4,000. That's great. Let's go. Thank you all. Let's go. Wow. I wish I could show your chats. Great stuff. Wow. Let's go. Let's go, baby. How about that? Thank you all so much. Who was the 4,000 subscriber, man? I gotta know. I wanted to play the Sixers song. It's such a great song, man. Even after a Phillies win, it feels so nice. It does. Thank you all. Hard fought, man. 2 years, and we got to 4,000. God damn. This is not possible without you guys, bro. And we're gonna continue to go up. We are. We're going to continue to give you guys the best products that we can, man. A lot of fireworks, and I love it tonight, says Philadelphia Sports Edit. Thank you all so much. Oh, man. And Larry, you didn't have to eat a shoe. Congratulations, JJ. Yolanda, thank you. Lane, thank you all. Again, I could read all these messages, man. It means so much. You guys keep me going, man. I never would have thought in a million years that I would ever be doing it this way, you know. I love calling games in person, but I love my Philly freaks. I love my freaks, man. They're the best. They're amazing. And none of this is possible again without you guys, so I feel humbled. I do. Feels good with the win and the huge milestone. That's an extra victory on top. Unfortunately, we're not going to round it up to there, but I was going to say that unfortunately the Dodgers are winning at 6-5. Come on, Arizona. I can't stand the Diamondbacks, but God, man, need them to win. I want us to get the best record again. I want it so bad. Okay, here we go. 5K is coming. Good stuff. All right. Rob me too. He did nothing for us. Who did nothing? I'll have to look back on the replay. Philly freaks all the way, says Jay. Yes, JJ, you doing it. All right, guys. I think that we're gonna wrap up the party. I think it's gonna come to an end. All right. I love you all to death. I will see you on tomorrow night. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let's get the series win tomorrow night. Come on, let's go for the throne. Let's do it. Come on. See you tomorrow. Adios. And Lila Tove, Philly Freaks.